Hi everyone. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Hope everyone's doing pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get back to it today. Oh, busy day. How's everybody doing? You guys doing okay? What's today? Monday? Pretty crazy. All right, let's get to work. So, just gonna continue doing what I've been doing here. I was working on this track for a little while. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna put some robots in. I lost a little bit of my work that I did last time. Not really lost, but I just didn't save when I should have saved. So I'm gonna put some of that back in, and then we'll get going. If you have any questions or anything while we're at it, just let me know. Oh, sweet. Some other new robots just came in too. Look at this guy. It's kind of like the same thing, but just from a different point of view. So surly. That's awesome. Oh, where'd my Discord go? Behind the scenes. A little sneak there. Oh, excuse me. All right. Hold on. Let me just post one thing here. All right. Okay. So where were we last time? Yeah, we made these little bridges, and I ended up putting them in very quickly, but not very well. So we'll kind of just redo that again today. See what they look like, and then we'll go from there. Make sure my Steam is on, otherwise the game may not let me play. I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, where were we? So I have my, just looking at my project view over here, you guys can't see. I'm just gonna try and find these guys. Where did this go here? Should be with the rest of this stuff. Oh, easy there, Unity. Okay, environment, processing plant. This is the one that we made. Yeah, it was a little tiny. That's okay. So let's throw this in here and we'll see what it looks like. It's going to copy the spline positioner from this thing here. And that'll let me just kind of place it in the same spots, and then we could kind of align from there. Done. All right. Oop, wrong one. Oh, 270. And let's see, how big do we want this thing to be? I want it to be pretty big. And probably a little lower too. So we have this thing on our see-through track that when something intersects it, we get like a blue little outline. It's to help to like show off obstacles and stuff that are on the track. But when something gets too close, you see the entire thing turns blue. It's not really something that we want because well, it just doesn't look very nice. So, and then the other thing we have is, if you remember, I actually exported these this thing here as two different objects. Where did you go? So we have a bracket A and a bracket B. So the bracket B was this one here with just like a gap in the middle. So I'm gonna keep both of them just in case I want to swap. It'll be easy to just turn this off later on, or on, off or on. But it'll kind of let me decide if you know, if these things are interfering with gameplay too much, then we can kind of decide what to do from there. So let me put some actual materials on this thing here. Did I only do one material ID for this? Oh, I guess the arms are different. Yeah. So let me just find some of my metal here. I'm kind of just using regular materials for this, nothing crazy for now. Where did you go here? Environments, tracks, materials. All right. Which one? I don't really want the super bright one on there. Oh, that's even brighter. I should have named these better. A, B, C, and D don't really tell me much about. I guess D is the darkest one. Oh no. Why you keep getting brighter? It's crazy. Anyways, whatever. We can adjust that from there. So this thing looks fine. And then we have these arms here. So we have let's see. We have arm L and R. So we could throw some metal on there as well. Then we have the hand. Then we have the actual thruster itself. There's a lot of pieces. Probably could have made it a little simpler, but that's okay. And then we actually have the thruster itself. I don't know if I actually unwrap this thing, so we'll kind of see. We'll make a quick little material for this thing here, and we'll go from there. Bum, 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 bum. Make a new material here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this. I forgot that was on my other. Nothing exciting going on here. Thruster A. All right. I don't know. I just duplicated the material, so this is going to look terrible for now, but that's okay. So I actually don't know if we have anything in here, but we should have a gradient. Let's do. I actually don't want HDRP lit. I probably just want an unlit shader for this. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I want it to be transparent. I'm gonna do a low resolution one. Alpha is fine, so let's do that again. Gradient. None of these have alpha channels in them. I'll have to actually unwrap this thing at some point too. Ooh. Let's open up 3D Max and let's do that right now. Welcome to the stream if you're just tuning in. This is Rocket Rumble. My name is Alex Golubiowski. I'm just making some art. We're going to do some very fun things in a little bit too. Why don't we hold off? Well, not hold off, but 3D Max is opening in the background. So it can take its sweet time while we do that. And we'll kind of check out on, we'll check in on something else here while we're waiting. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's go in here. And we're going to get to do something that I've been waiting to do for a long time. Oh, hey Vince, how's it going? Thanks, yeah, I think it'll be pretty fun, eh? What do you think? Well, I mean, you already said you like them, so you probably... Well, maybe you don't think they're fun. Maybe you think they're serious, I guess. Yeah. I'll have to, you know, make these guys look a little better. But yeah, I'm going to re-unwrap these thrusters. I didn't unwrap them at all, so I'm just going to put a little gradient on there for now. But and then Vince, I don't know if you saw last time, but these thrusters are actually, I separated them out as separate pieces. So what, and this is for everybody, I guess not just Vince, but what we can do is we can adjust these to kind of, basically, you know, really what I should do is just get like a look at and make them look straight down, but that requires programming and things, and I don't want to try to attempt that. So I kind of have these little arms here, so that way we can adjust these based on, you know, where they are in the world and on the track. I don't know if anybody will notice, but it should be kind of cool. And then I was gonna put like a little animation on these guys, just like going like, just kind of like, you know, like they're doing a little bit of something. But I'll probably just export, like make one little animation and just slap them on here. I should make these into a prefab actually, since I don't want to have to redo this stuff after. I will notice, I promise. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Oh, hey, thank you. Oh, Mark Game Dev, 2 months. Appreciate it, man. You don't have to subscribe to your own channel. I guess I did too. Makes us feel good. What are we doing? Processing plant. Oh yeah. kind of have two different areas for this, so I'm just going to move all this stuff in here eventually. Create folder. I didn't make prefabs out of any of the processing plant stuff because most of it is done for the track, and the track makes new meshes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What am I looking for? Oh my goodness, create. Why is there so many things in the create menu all of a sudden? Oh, folder. There we go. Prefabs. All right. So yeah, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just duplicate this thing here. I'm gonna remove the spline positioner for a second, and we're just going to just reset all this. I'll keep the scale because that's kind of what I want from these things anyways. I'll change the rotation so we don't have to do that later. Okay, create empty. We will call this CC track bracket prefab. I never used to name my things with like a prefab term in there, but then it gets confusing when you have things that are prefabs and aren't prefabs, and then when you search, it all comes up, so it's kind of annoying. So I'm kind of starting to do that now. Okay, so we'll quickly make this guy into a prefab. Bam. Okay, and then what I'll do, the reason I kept this guy here, I just mainly want the spline positioner from this. Copy, I can just delete this thing. Hey, why can't I select this thing? There we go. Mark and Vince joining me on the stream. Thanks, guys. Sorry we haven't talked much today. I've been kind of busy with stuff. Mondays are always a little hectic for me, so some days I don't get a chance to check in with the team as much as I'd like to. I could zero these off in the prefab too, but it doesn't really matter. So anyways, okay, so that's done. 3D Max is finally open. Oh, getting some discords. Let me see here. Oh, is there lots of background noise today? Oh no. Might be I have two computers going. I think one of the fans is a little loud. Voice suppression. Yeah, I could do that. 1 second. Good call. Audio input. What's it called? Voice or noise? Noise suppression? How's that sound? Does that sound better? Yeah? Cool. Whoa. Oh yeah, really, eh? Cool. Damn. Do I sound like I'm on the radio now? Smooth and silky? Mucho better. All right. Let me see here. Support. Excellent. Welcome to the Alex Golubowski Show on 102.1 The Edge. I always thought it'd be kind of fun being a radio host. I was on the radio once, that local radio station we have here in St. Catharines. Me and Chris did an interview, I guess. I don't know. With like a bunch of older people. All right, so I'm just quickly going to unwrap these things. Apparently, I didn't wrap them at all. This is what they look like. No wonder it looks horrible. Hilarious. Boop, boop. I don't. Oh my God! Wow! Thank you. Hey, it's an illusion. She appeared with just a sound. Now she's here, squawking. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me go back to my cylinder nonsense here. Where did I do that? Usually I have this thing on a different screen, but I want you to actually see what I'm doing. So I just did a quick little cylinder here. What are these guys? Ooh, beautiful. A grand entrance, indeed. What? What are you doing? Why is this? Yeah, just do this, you dumb. It's probably because I have both of them selected. It's confused. It's probably doing the pivot of the last one I had selected. So, anyways. Pa pa bum. Okay, I'm just gonna do a big old square like that. Let me just make sure these are the same direction. Top. Oh, top and top. Okay, good enough. File export. Ba-ba-bum. Making you hungry for cupcakes. Sweet. They do kind of look like cupcakes. I thought they looked like ice cream cones, but I will also accept cupcake as a solid answer. What did my mom say? She was watching the stream too. She told me they looked like something. Maybe she said cupcakes too. I don't remember. Maybe an Oreo cookie? I was very impressed with my mom. I don't know if you're watching, Mom. I sent you the link too, but hello. Um, my mom called me after watching the stream, and she's like, "Oh, it's like the game we bought for you that one Christmas, the Mario Kart racing game." I was like, "That's exactly what we're trying to make." Yeah, I was so impressed that my mom knew about Mario Kart. It was so cool. It's bum, bum. Seriously, is this not? This doesn't have an alpha channel? What kind of monster made this? White to black. I don't have one. Serious? Oh my god, so embarrassing. Okay, I have the opposite one. Instead of making a new material, I'm gonna do the dumb thing, smart thing. I don't know, and just rotate my unwraps here. Oop. Ah, no, not that one. It's motor function just kicking in. Do an expert selected. Yes, beautiful. Throw this in this guy, and what color? What do we have? We're all green. What color are the emissives in this level? They're all kind of greenish too. Honestly, learned how to use emojis. My mom also learned how to use emojis. My mom just got on the internet not too long ago, and I'm so impressed with her skills. Again, if you're watching, Mom, yeah. She just like, I don't know, just like picked it up. And she's always apologizing for me for like not knowing how to do stuff. And I'm like, Mom, you like just got on the internet. You're using emojis, you're on calling people on Facebook. Like, it's a lot of stuff to learn all of a sudden. Is this doesn't show up in game? Probably me. Yeah, it's funny. Super adorable. It is, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what color we should make these. What, blue? Blue's like the Matrix glowing color. Yeah, exactly, right? Like I've been using a computer since I was like, I don't know, like grade 6 or 7 or something. And like my kids are like my one kid's 3.5, and he's been using like an iPad for like a year now, pretty well. It's pretty crazy. Well, so this is just like a little simple one. We'll probably do like an actual material on here at some point, but maybe you just won't notice, so maybe I won't bother, but shit's insane. It is, it's crazy. I don't honestly like um trying to like jump on the internet all of a sudden or into computers. Like, yeah, a lot of this stuff is intuitive these days, but man, it could get overwhelming. Like I said, very proud of my mom. She like FaceTimes with my kids and like sends me stuff. She sends me jokes and links to things. It's awesome. And like it's only been like a few months. By next year she'll be like on TikTok. This one's in the clouds. Ah, I keep forgetting to send Chunk the clouds. I asked Chunk to make some clouds for us, and he wanted to, and I'm like, cool, I'll send you some of these low poly clouds so you know the shapes of the clouds that we're using. I never did. And we never spoke again. So bad at that stuff sometimes. My brain just like forgets. Too much to do, you know? I remember discovering that I could text people and having to press the numbers 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Do you remember that? Some of you watching, you're probably too young. But yeah, when phones were around, we didn't have like keyboards or like they weren't smartphones, they were dumb phones. So they didn't have like all the yeah, like virtual keyboards or real keyboards on them. So to like type a letter, you had to press numbers a certain amount of times. So if you wanted like the letter C, C was 111 because it was like ABC was on the number one. So if you pressed one once, you'd get A. If you pressed one twice, you'd get B, and so on. Um, it was crazy. Yeah. The fact that people could like type long, you know, um, long things was crazy. QWERTY. Yeah, no QWERTY. Yeah. No, it's just numbers. Were you not around for that time, Angie? Or RSVP, sorry. What's T9? Is that what it was called? Actually bought a phone with a flip out keyboard back in those days. I also did that, Mark. At first I had like your typical Nokia, but then I think I still have it somewhere. I have an LG like flip thing. It was like sideways. You would hold it sideways and it would like flip in half, not flip, but like slide in half, and the bottom of the phone would come out. Oh, it was around. Yeah, I was so stoked to have that. I love it. Like the feeling of opening the keyboard and typing. Oh, it was so good. Did you? Yeah, mine was like a dark blue. I think I still have it in one of these boxes here. Um, oh, it was the best. I felt like the future. Did you feel like the future? I just felt like I could just like everybody else was just below me. How are you typing with these letters? Numbers. Yeah, turn it sideways, flip it open, boom. That's funny. Is that what it was called? It was called T9. That's the format of doing that. I didn't know it had a name. I assumed it had a name. You could hide your phone in your desk from a teacher and press the right numbers to text your friends. Oh, it's funny. Mobile internet. Oh my God. It's crazy. Do you remember mobile gaming back in the day? I have this very fond memory where me and a bunch of my friends, we drove out. So we were already like 17 or 18 at the time, but we drove to Buffalo to go watch a Bills game, and we got there early, and we wanted to do like the tailgating thing or whatever, but I think it was like pouring, or we got there like too early and nobody was there yet. I don't remember why, but we were just like sitting around in my friend Mark's car, and he had like an old Nokia whatever, and he had Monopoly on it, and we were playing Monopoly on this like, whatever, 1 by 2 screen in black and white. It was so horrible, but so amazing at the same time too. You would be Bejeweled on your first flip phone? Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. I didn't know Bejeweled was around at that time. That's crazy. I guess it was like a web game. Yeah. Talking about like the old phones like that makes me feel like we're talking about like old hold it to your mouth and to your ear like rotary phones. It feels so old now. But technology is wild, eh? Like kids are so good at using technology now. Like my son, again, he's like 3 and he's just like, whatever, go on here, play some games, switch some games. He like uses my Procreate program on the iPad too, and like paints stuff with the pen. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And he's like super responsible with it too. Like make sure his other brother doesn't get it and he doesn't like eat food with it. And then like he doesn't just play all day. Like after a little while, he's like, okay, I'm done with the iPad. Here you go. And then he'll go and like do some stuff. It's pretty crazy. Oh my God, the internet was so slow back then. And you're right. Now you're just furious if like it takes more than like 5 seconds to load a web page. If I click a web page and I don't instantly see content, I just assume my internet is down. Like why? Why am I waiting? Archer can play like any game. Yeah, it's crazy, eh? He's using Unity now, eh? That's crazy. Man, I would have loved it back in the day to have like all these tutorials on the internet and like Unity. Like I remember I bought Unreal Tournament um when I was like in grade 9 or whatever it was, just because it came with Unreal Engine. I was like floored. I'm like, these guys are giving away an engine on their game. Like, oh, what an amazing thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Good for him. Getting into that stuff early too, like helps you so much. Like I remember even coming to college and there wasn't a lot of 3D programs at the time. So the one I took was like a digital media arts program, which we taught a little bit of 3D Max. And like nobody in the course even knew what like a vertice was or anything like that. And like me and a couple of the guys who were like took our own time to learn all this stuff, like it was a breeze. Like we were just so ahead of the curve because nobody else, like they were all just learning the basics and our teachers were just like, okay, well you guys just go do stuff. You don't have to come to any of the classes because you're like not really going to learn much. But then they would have classes just for us. Like they'd be like, okay, everyone, this is for like advanced users, and they would actually like tell us how to do stuff. It was pretty cool. But oh my god, I wish. You know, my first program, 3D program was my brother-in-law got me this program called Bryce, and all you could do in it was make primitives and make really really good looking terrains. Like it was just like a terrain maker basically. But everything took 5 million years to render because it was like on an old computer. But man, I used to just like make Yoshis and characters out of spheres and cylinders, and I was the happiest person in the world. Like I wish I had some of my renders and stuff still kicking around because it was like my favorite. Just making Yoshis out of spheres and colors. Oh, I felt like I don't know, like I was just like a professional already. Like I just felt so ahead of the curve. It's crazy. And when I was in high school, in grade 9 or whatever, 10, we had this media class or whatever, and everybody was like doing audio and radio and like TV stuff and whatever. And I discovered that our computers had 3D Max installed on them. And I go to my teacher and I'm like, we have 3D Max here. Like, how do I use it? Are we going to be covering this in the course? And the teacher's just like, no, I don't know how to use that. They bought us a cut like a copy and like he's like I have no idea what it even is basically. So I told him what it was. I'm like, oh, it's a 3D modeling software for CG. And he was like, uh-huh. I'm like, can I use it? He's like, here's the deal. You why don't you just spend the semester and you learn how to use it? He gave me a copy of the software that he could give out. He gave me a textbook that they had with the software. And he's like, you learn how to do something in here and show me something at the end of the semester, and I'll just give you like 100%. And I didn't come to any classes. Like he told me I could just stay home. He's like, I can't help you with anything, so you might as well just don't bother coming to class and just do stuff. And I learned how to use 3D Max out of a textbook. It was awful. But my God, and like I was like every student ever, I was like over ambitious. I made like two like cloud Sephiroth looking characters like fighting with swords in a cathedral with a dragon. It was like the most awful thing ever. My teacher's just like, oh my God, I didn't think you were gonna make anything. It's pretty awesome. I remember downloading Diablo on a school computer and getting in so much trouble. That's awesome. I remember, I don't remember what the program was called, but in elementary school, we had, I think they were Macs. I don't actually remember. But we had this like Encyclopedia Britannica app game thing on there. And it came with this like Da Vinci video game. You could play like a bunch of Da Vinci's. Oops. You could play a bunch of Da Vinci's like machines on there and like make them fly or move them around. And you'd like solve puzzles. I don't remember what the heck that was called, but it was incredible. I think I accidentally rotated this thing. I haven't really been paying attention to what I'm doing, so I probably rotated much. Brock had a textbook and a teacher that didn't know Maya when I was there. So I guess I did too. Yeah. Oh my God, that's gross. Gross. Learning software from a book is just the worst thing ever. Okay, so these things definitely need a better material pass because they're all just like one shade right now and it looks very poopy. Um, but let's see what we can do here. Comments, questions, announcements. Sorry, I'm just checking my Discord, seeing if there's anything important. New robot is pretty sweet. I think I showed it already on stream, but if you weren't here, it's pretty awesome. I haven't read any of your comments, so if you guys all hate it, though, it's different. But he's pretty surly looking, and that is exactly what we're going for. So, yeah, that's awesome. Open shop, buy stickers. I'm not buying stickers, Discord. Get out of here. That's crazy. Learning from a textbook. Time to be alive, eh? Okay. So, let's do a quick little pass on here. I guess I kind of started doing that already, but I kind of just did it from this point of view, so it doesn't look very interesting. Well, whatever. I'm gonna have to re-unwrap these things later for like little texture that I want to do. So I think this is fine for now. Let's see what this looks like when you're actually playing. Discord, just give us the stickers. Seriously, can we buy stickers? What is this? Okay. Put my photon scene here. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I think I'm sinking again. I have this tendency to just sink into my chair all the time. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, let's hold this up and see if we can play a game. Bum, 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 bum. Voice actors emailing us. All right. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we go over this, and then these guys start kind of coming in. I might make this shape a little bit more interesting. Looking at it now, it still feels fairly boxy. I might kind of, it just needs to break up some of these lines here. Just feels like a big old frame from here. So I think I would just, it is what it is, what that's supposed to be, I guess. But it just needs a little bit of breakup, just a lot of straight kind of lines and stuff. But yeah, these things, this just kind of feels like a weird metal thing with smoothing isn't helping on the corners there too. So I think I just gonna have to model it up a little bit, but feels kind of cool with the thrusters. It's kind of weird because like the camera goes with the track. So when you see the thrusters like pointing away, they're actually pointing like at the ground, um but it feels weird. Yeah, definitely Vince needs some emissive little bits on here, maybe some like little kind of match some of the floor stuff I'm doing. And yeah, the camera is not really loving that too, so I might use the other shape then. We'll test that out in a second, see what it feels like. Cool, but yeah, it's kind of cool. These things are pointing down. What's this giant pipe doing here? Is this thing always there? I never really look. It's kind of cool. It's cool getting them off the track too, because you get some more like twisty elements too to the track, which is kind of neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think they show off on the camera pretty well. So let's try a quick thing here. Open. Let's do just uh, context. Just want to hide that for now. Can I show it not in context? Is that an option too? Oh, that's cool. Show the overrides. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have this U-shaped one here. So let's see what that looks like. Let's play that one. I agree, Vince. All the distortion. You need all the things people don't see, you know? When people, if this game does really well and people jump in here and they're like spending forever looking at stuff, they'll be like, hey, I appreciate those particles. Gotta replace this text with some better text too. Okay, so now we have this kind of shape here. So that feels kind of better too. I think I might change around the general shape of these things as well, or maybe put like a little hologram in here or something, but not as exciting with the brackets going over it, but it's still kind of cool. What I might do is maybe just build in like a little light source over here and have it like shine down on the track, like they're little like street lights or something. But at least the camera doesn't get messed with this way, and it still looks kind of cool. So yeah, what do you guys think? You like it without the top? I mean, we could keep the top and just move the camera lower or higher or something too, but I think that's good for now. I think I'll work on them at some point off off stream, because today we're going to do some awesome stuff. To do the thing everybody has been waiting for, and I have also been waiting for. Some damn robots. So Mandela and Vince have been working on robots for a little while, and Ian too. Ian's been rigging them and stuff. I've been waiting to add these guys for so long because they look so good. So let's check it out. Hopefully these guys are in. I didn't actually check. All right, so I made these surly dudes before, and they're fine, but we need some real guys. They're definitely not called thwomps. Please don't look at that. All right. Environments, processing plant, robots. Oh, look at all of them. They're beautiful. Come to me, Doug. Yes. Ooh. Okay. He is, but whatever. What is this guy? Player hit middle. What do you think this guy should be, Mark? Oh my god, we have a lot of tags. You were kidding. I think you were saying we should do the bottom as player hit death, right? Do like a little collision on the bottom, you were saying, to like murder them? Hey, where did his eyes go? I guess he only has eyes on the one side. I don't know why I thought he would have eyes on both sides. Hello, my name is Doug, and I am here to murder you. Yeah, right? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, let's do that. Let's get one of our little cubes back here. Oh, did we already? Oh, you already had that set up. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you already had this done. I definitely didn't have this. Let's do collision. Nice. That is awesome, Mark. All right, farewell, old Doug. Hello, new Doug. Are you guys ready for this? It's glorious. Great. Context. Yes. Oh my God, look at them. I know, right? All the robot glory, everyone. Their little outline shader, I think, is a little strong. Oh yeah, let's crank it. Can we change the eyeball color? Is that, no, that's rim light, right? Whoa. Yeah, that's okay, Vince. Assume most everything this level should be metal hands. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, look at them. You ready? Let's do animation. Boom. Oh, can't wait to have some effects on these guys too. I gotta do that as well. I'd probably just, oh, these aren't timelines. I could change this to be a timeline. Because these guys just play one animation, right? They don't have any other animations. Yeah. I could throw this on a timeline and then actually spawn some effects when they hit the ground. I know. I know. He's so good, Vince. Do we have any little smashy effects here? What do we have? Effect. Prefab. VFX. Oh, Unity's frozen. Freezing. Thinking about things. Application message. Okay, let's go. Did you watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Main character just says everything he's doing really quickly. Oh my God, we have a lot of effects. Oh, this is all the Lost Orbit stuff, I think. What do we have here? We got Shockwave, Sparks. Do we just have like a dust? I think we had that in the other game. What do we have here? Explosion. Draft, check, break. Oh yeah, we got a little. That's okay. Shield hit, sparks. World dust. Man, need some more particles. I've been wanting to work on some particles recently. Okay, well, whatever. Let's do that in a little bit then. Gotta move the browser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna redo. Wonder. I could do like an override. I think like an additive override. Anyways, yeah, let's we'll do that in a bit. I'm just gonna add a couple of these guys in here for now, and then we'll see what this looks like. Next is time for you to go, Dave. Say goodbye to Dave, everybody. He lives well. I didn't put this guy in an object at all, so now I have to click on what I want. This is how we all die. Somebody just deletes you one piece at a time. Okay. Might be cool to make them emit a small shockwave, actually. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. If they're just like around you, that's actually pretty cool because it's actually pretty hard to get hit by them sometimes. I like that. So if they went boom, and we had like a little ring come out, and then yeah, if you get hit in that, it like sends you upwards. You could do the like distortion wave thing too. That'd be pretty cool. Like not distortion, like the like a like a ripple, right? Like do like a ripple. That'd be pretty awesome. And then if you get hit in the ripple, it like launches you upwards. Like where this is going. Okay. Dave, Dave, Dave. Everybody ready? Dave. Oh, come on, Dave. There we go. Put him on things that are collisions. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. Dave, 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 Dave. God, Dave, you're beautiful. Anybody ever tell you? Paint me like you paint your French girls. Make it a little bigger. It's Dave o'clock, everybody. Okay, so Dave is going to be spitting out some rocks, so his mouth has to be kind of aligned-ish with the track. It doesn't have to be perfect, but something like that. Let's do something like this. Okay, so Dave actually has a couple animations, which is sweet. Oh, I don't think I've imported those yet. Sorry, Ian sent those to me, but get those one right now. Dave animations. Oh, and he has a rigged Deborah too. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Yes. Okay. Uno momento. Extract to Dave animations. Extracting. Yes. Let's throw in Deborah while we're in here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna. Oh, I guess I won't delete him. I'll just copy and paste them. Well, that didn't work. I guess they have different pivots and stuff. It's okay. Oh my god, I kind of love him black and white. I don't know why, but he looks great. Oh god, oops. I'm just a sucker for black and white meshes, I think, though. Okay, so it doesn't really fit, I guess, our environment, but that's okay. I might just center him in here. Maybe he'll just spit out rocks over here. This part will just be like a survival thing. Do you guys really like? Got to make some. Got to make a game that's just AO. Yeah, I know. Seriously, we could call it the AO. Do you guys like these rocks? These ones that like move along the conveyor belt? Do you find this interesting gameplay wise to kind of like have to go in between these as they're moving? I kind of thought it was fun to like have to move while there's rocks moving while the thing is pushing you, but uh, I don't know. Maybe not. I got to redo these guys anyways, so. Are these just the dudes that are static? Okay, these guys are. Oh, excuse me. I think they should not all be down the center. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I might have to rethink how some of this happens. What I might do is I might get one of the robots to like fly in here. There's really no reason why this conveyor belt's going sideways, I guess. It doesn't really. So the idea was that these were like pushing them, the conveyor belts were pushing these rocks to whatever is over here that would like feed them to Dave, and then Dave would chomp them up and then spit them out. You might want to actually make a separate mat so they glow yellow. But the rocks just feel more like hazardy, I guess, or something. Or like be more like the yeah. Um, Yeah, and then they were supposed to go into whatever receptacle is here, and that would like feed into Dave, and then Dave would chew them out and spit them out onto here, and then they would go into this magma. I don't know why. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right, because the rim light is blue from the other like, levels and stuff. Yeah, you're right. Um, so I don't know. I might kind of rethink this stuff a little bit. Maybe I'll get one of the other robots to like fly them in here and like drop them on this stuff or something. But because there's no real reason why this thing would ever go on here. Like it's kind of a dumb conveyor belt sideways, anyways. The front one makes sense because they would just push them here and eventually they would just get pushed onto this belt. But the sideways one doesn't really make sense. So maybe I'll just get rid of this sideways one and make it all forward and then have robots um, just like drop them randomly on the track or something, or just like place them, and then they could travel like down one of these roads and then get all shoved into this area over here. I don't know. I might be overthinking it. I don't know if that's really important. I'm gonna get rid of these rocks for now too, because the idea was that there's supposed to be like some rocks that like fell down and got caught on the conveyor belt, but I don't think that's really necessary. So yeah, he's gonna be here just spitting them out. Oh yeah, sorry. So let me get back to what I'm actually doing. Dave. So Dave actually has some animations. This is Dave chewing. Actually import them. Chewing. Chew. Loop time. Here. Belch. Belch. What? Oh yeah, I hate when that happens. Apply. Belch. Rig. Generic. Yeah, why didn't you get a animator? Weird. You should get an animator when you import a rig and an animation. Maybe because it's generic? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, somebody tagged me on something on Discord. What's going on? God, get out of here, Discord. I'm wondering if there's a different transition. Okay. Yeah, let's set up a little animator for this guy. Um, so I'm doing in here is I'm just gonna create an animation controller. Dave. Dave. So you know what's kind of happening off screen here. Okay, so then let's do Dave chewing and Dave Belch. I don't really know if I need these. I might do these on timeline, but just for now. Yeah, I probably don't need these through code. That's fine. I'll just make that for now. That's okay. I guess I don't really need to, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So this is him chewing, and this is him belching. Bleh. Okay, that's pretty low. I guess we'll have to adjust that a little. Okay. I do like that. That looks pretty incredible. Okay. Chewing. Chewing's kind of high, I guess. I don't know if I'll be able to capture both of those on the camera, but I do like the bleh. So maybe we just need the chew to happen down here as well. Bleh. Yeah, that's tricky. I like it, but definitely a little hard. So, okay, let's move back down. So the problem is like the camera needs to be able to see everything. Okay, so let's go back to Chew. Yeah, I thought he was going to spit up top. Oh yeah, like not move all the way down. Yeah, yeah. I think we'll just have to take off that gradient to adjust the. Because yeah, the Chew's pretty good, I think. Guess he's cutting through the track a little. Maybe a little further back. Oh wait, was that one of the good ones? That was one. Um, bleh. I like him. I do like him doing some of his things, but yeah, he'll just have to kind of. He can go up to like start the belch, but then when he goes back down, he's just gonna have to stop like right here, but maybe like a little higher, like right here. Maybe you could move him up when he spits. Oh, I could do that. Like actually animate him moving up. Yeah, he could be on like some sort of other rig. I could do that in timeline. Let's do that after. Yeah, you're right. Like when he does this, bleh, I could just go and move him up here. That might look cool. So he kind of goes like, bleh, like does like both movements, right? Be kind of cool. Yeah, because look at that. That's terrifying. We have a camera angle that's like a little bit off to the side or something like this. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Oh man, he looks so mean. Wish I had a camera angle from like right here. Bleh. Yeah, I'll do that for now. We'll see what it feels like, and then we'll go through that after. Oh, so much things. I mean, oh, sorry, a bunch of messages popped up on the Discords and memes. Always like memes. Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome for the scene. Okay, so we have Dave Belching, Deb. Oh, we have Donnie. Which one's Donnie? I always forget which one's which. Damn, all the D names. Oh, Donnie's the coffee man. Yes. Okay, so we also have this excellent coffee guy. I have no idea what I really want to do with him, but I just really like the idea of him. I just want this factory to feel kind of like alive and stuff, right? So let's go over here. Like I'm just gonna put them on some tracks, like moving around the level and stuff. Like they don't have to make sense or do stuff. Like actually do stuff. So even if we had this guy and he's like just, well, I guess he would. Oh no, that's over the wall. Just moving along here. Right, just have him like on a little track, so he just like moves along the track a little bit or something. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Could even have him like kind of below the track in certain areas or something. So I should have put all this stuff in before doing the background stuff, eh? Lesson learned for future tracks. All right. Yeah, so yeah, just have them like moving along here or something in some of these places. I was gonna place a few of these guys and just kind of see what they look like kicking around some of these areas. Okay, then we also had a couple other things. We have this thing moving left and right, which I was thinking of adding. Well, I guess we have the one robot. What's Deb doing over here? Oh yes, Deb is this one here. she was gonna maybe like move stuff left and right. We have the other one that's coming in too. Where's that one in the art channel? Yeah, we have this guy here, which is basically the same, but just more left and right movement. So you'll be able to be a little bit better for that. So let me just put Deb somewhere else. I have a couple things that are moving left and right. Oh, maybe Deb was for the end here. Maybe Deb is for these guys here. I think she drops the rocks. Oh yeah, she could just be the rock dropper too. Yeah, she could be in front of, yeah, let's put her in front of Dave. Yeah, she could drop the rocks onto this track. That'd be pretty cool. Deb. Was there not a new Deb? Oh, is that what that was called? Whoa, why did that come in all crazy? Weird. Look at that. It's so crazy. Look at this. So I'm trying to put this in. Oh, it's an MA file. Oh, is that like a Maya file? Oh, okay. Whoops. I'll have to ask Ian to send me. I think he just sent me a Maya file. I have to get him to send. But look, check it out. If you put a Maya file into Unity, it just gets rid of your first letter and changes it to an underscore. Oh wait, you guys can't see this. Look at that. I put in Deb underscore rig. Let's check it out if I delete this. And I take this, I have this Deb file. It puts it in as underscore eb underscore rig. Crazy. Yes, I'll just put a Deb in. Oh yeah, maybe. I'll just I'll send a message over to Ian and I'll just put in the placeholder for now, just so we can get a look at what she's gonna look like. Okay, yeah, so let's just put in a little placeholder Deb for now. Yeah, so I think Deb will be here. We'll, yeah, maybe she could just drop two rocks at the same time. So what we could do is we could have her arms be like the width of like, yeah, like this. So like one arm here, one arm here. Obviously we could animate her a little differently. But yeah, I'll throw her on some sort of contraption. I could always split these pipes away or get rid of them. Excuse me. Yeah, I could put some sort of shenanigans there. And then, yeah, she could just go like and like just drop rocks off or something. Anyways, what do you think? Be kind of cool. Vince, you love your crazy rim lights. Yeah, like Dave's on fire. I mean, it's hard to set them without the level, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. Kind of like them without them a little bit, just because the lighting feels very directional with them, like the bits behind them. Wow. Hey, look at this, Vince. 50% metal. messing. So I'm not going to mess with the textures of your own mesh. All right. Sorry, just checking stuff here. Goodness, 34 o'clock. Upset Vince. Okay. So, oh yeah. I think I moved him up for the chew or for the belch, so let's move him back down. Oh my God, what's happening? Yeah, it's like the lowest he gets. Okay, so that's a good place to start. Okay, then we have Deb. We have the other robot coming in, which is going to be over there. But I'm going to throw Deb in here just for fun, too. I just want to see what it looks like. Deb's kind of similar to what we're going to be doing over here anyways. I mean, we could just use Deb for this stuff, too, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah, I'm going to have robots moving these boxes back and forth. See how big we can make Deb without it looking crazy. Yeah, something like that. Okay. We could even do even have them on both sides depending on what the frame rate situation is going to be like. And they could kind of like both be like doing like a saw kind of deal, trying to saw the track in half. Cool. Okay, so first we're just going to play without changing the camera whatsoever. We're probably not going to see any of these robots, but that's okay for now. Oh, what we could also have is have the what are they called? Donnies. We could have the Donnie Wahlbergs. Sorry, keep sinking. Donnie Wahlbergs. We could have them over here. Maybe we could have them like coming out of the factory or something, like out of some side pipe or something, holding some of the ooze, like dumping it in the river. Not that we're actually going to show them dumping it in the river, but you know. Probably an overkill. You probably won't see it. Okay, let's just play this level and see what it's like. All right. Now we wait. Everybody watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier over the weekend? I'm digging that show quite a bit. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. We have some new animations in soon too for the game. I'm very excited about. I'm so happy this track is almost done. Probably another couple weeks and we'll be good. You doing a marathon of? Oh, you doing all like the Marvel movies? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's very different. It's obviously like a lot more mature in its violence and stuff. So it's kind of like a different vibe than WandaVision and stuff. It's kind of cool they're doing these like one-off little shows. And Loki looks amazing. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for that. Yeah. So far, I don't think it matters if you watch WandaVision or Winter Soldier first, as far as I know. Oh, wait, we're not paying attention to the robots at all? Look at them. Forgot that's why we're playing. So these guys you could obviously see because they're like nice and close on the track. And we'll have to do some other animations and stuff for them, but let's look at them thwomping. Okay, and now you can see Donnie in the background here a little bit, especially if we go up here. Oh, no, I guess the camera doesn't go up. So I think Donnie will look pretty cool just kind of being on the side of some of these areas too. That was pretty cool. Okay, now let's see here. So we're going to come up here and we should see Deb at far away right now. So we won't see her at all probably because she's going to be pretty high off the track. But we go over here. Yeah, she's pretty high off the track, but that's because her arms are down, so I didn't move her too far down. But yeah, like if she's like, she gets like pretty low, yeah, well, you can't still see her, but we can fix that with the camera. Okay, then we have these asteroids. So Dave, you won't be able to see at all. It's just over here. Is Dave even animating? Did I not set his animation to loop? Excuse me, Dave. Oh, that's why, because I'm a dummy. Oops, I shouldn't have stopped. We were just playing. Okay, well, since we stopped anyways, I might as well do it. I put this on here. I meant to put a transition in, but so I just went to Belch, played it once, and then never went anywhere because I took that off. But okay, and then let's just drop Deborah down. Oops. Okay, let's play this again. We'll take a look. On Ant-Man and the Wasp. Sweet. "60 years of space travel today." I think I saw our tweet. Pretty crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so we're flying down, down. Bracket things look okay. What's your favorite Marvel movie so far, Mark? I'm still a Guardians person myself. Love the Guardians movies. But I'm also a sucker for like music and movies. Like put really well together. I really dig. Okay, so first we're gonna see some. I guess you can't see those ducks up there, anyways. Change the camera a little bit there too. Smash it around. Yeah, I think once the effects and stuff are in there, it's gonna be good. A little bit of Donnie over on the side there. Then we see Deb coming up. That's cool. That's a cool little shot of her, anyways. So yeah, she'll be right here. You can kind of see her a little bit. We can fix that up a little. Guardians, Thor Ragnarok is amazing. Yeah, good call. Okay, so now Dave should be animating, so you can kind of see him moving over there, but you can't really see what the heck's going on, which is fine for now. It is better than you remember. Yeah. Yeah, I agree as well, Vince. I want some effects to these pillars and stuff so bad. The nice thing is, if I don't get all this stuff done for the for our next playtest or like our alpha, it's not our beta. It's not a big deal. I can always add effects and stuff later. Make the level cooler. Okay. Boom. All right, so we got these guys here. They're looking pretty good. Oh god. Really gotta fix that stuff up this week for our next play test. Okay, so you can't see the debs here at all, really, which is fine. They're huge and crazy, but that's okay. I'm gonna lower them, I think. So hold on, let me restart this area. Oh, oh, that's a cool. Oh yeah, right. You can't respawn in this in single testing levels. But yeah, look at that. Like my dude is stuck there and he's just dying forever. But what I was gonna do is I was gonna go over here like this. Go, go, go. And I was gonna see if maybe we can make these guys like really low and have them like doing this kind of thing just to get their voice faces closer to the track. That'd be kind of cool. Oh my goodness, excuse me. That sneeze was trying to get out for a while. Oh. Oh my goodness, my allergies have been going crazy this year. Okay, so lower these guys a little bit. We'll make them make sense later. That's fine. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. So the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to play around with the camera a little bit today and see what we could do with this stuff. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So let's throw a camera in the scene. Actually, sorry, before that, I want to check some settings first. So I actually don't remember what our camera angle and stuff is at. So I'm just going to play the game and I'll just kind of check what's going on. Because the camera kind of changes when you play. So I want to make sure I'm kind of getting the general correct values when I'm going to be testing out my stuff here. I'll show you how we're going to do that too. Yeah, maybe. I really liked Thor Ragnarok. I don't know. I just really love the directing style and the humor and stuff. And I agree, like with the whole like Hulk thing and stuff, like it's definitely funnier because of everything together. But yeah, I still really like it. I really love I think it was in that one, the whole like Matt Damon um like Loki thing where he's like playing Thor and stuff. I think it's awesome. Okay, so where is the Steam player? Let's just do camera, main camera. Okay, so we have our main camera here. I'm going to take a little screen grab of some of the settings here. That's weird. It's on like a gentle little angle. It's probably just because it's trying to line itself up to the track. Yeah, probably won't be able to adjust any of this stuff. The track might be a little bit askew in this area. Really, all I'm looking for is that 37. Oh yeah, I love it. I think Matt Damon is in the next Thor movie, so I'm assuming he's going to be playing the same character, or like an actor or something again. But okay, so what I'm going to do here, I have this camera. I'm going to make sure that. Oh, I guess I already had a camera in here from before. Well, that's handy. So this was at 37.5. Okay, so that's kind of more or less where the camera was, and it was at only 7 off the track. Yes, cool. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to have, oh, I already have the spline follower here. Oh, cool. Actually, don't want a spline follower. I want a spline position. And what we're going to do is we're going to use, oops, the track camera we have. And for the motion, we're going to do 7 off the ground. And what was it again? 37.5. Okay. So this should mimic kind of what the game will be like. More or less. I'm sure we have some other stuff. Oh, thanks, Mr. Blackteeth. Appreciate it. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'll do the IK in Unity. Much appreciated. Okay, so what we have here in the game is we actually have like we have a spline, that's the track that the player follows along and the track follows along. But we also have a secondary spline that's for the camera. So I'll show you that one. That one's right here. So this is the track for da, da, da. So you see here, this line here is the track for the track, the spline for the track, sorry. And then you see here we have a camera computer one. So I'm already kind of adjusting things a little bit here. So we can kind of do this. So you see here, if I go into this spline and actually move this stuff around, it's going to affect what the camera does, and the camera's still going to do the things it's supposed to do that Mark wrote for it to like change FOVs and follow the characters and stuff. So that'll be kind of cool. But excuse me, we can make it do some specific stuff that we want. All right, so this beginning part is pretty good. I kind of made it go a little bit higher. I kind of wanted the feeling of like going over a roller coaster at first. So I made the camera kind of go up at first. So you see here, it drops down low. So when you start off, it's kind of the same. And then I have it slowly getting higher. When I actually don't think it's doing this in game. I think I might have not set the camera. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta organize this file again. So you just get working. Do any of the stuff. Oh, where's that track requirements? I think. Scene. Track. Oh, no, I guess it is set up. Track main computer. Oh, it's not. Okay, yeah. It's just using that one. Oh, that's why. So camera computer. Oh, I must have screwed that up at some point. So yeah, this is going to look bad. So now you see here, this is intersecting this stuff, which is cool if that's what I want, but obviously it's not great. So camera computer here. So we can adjust this to kind of be a little bit different here. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. This is gross. Camera, let's put this under. Oh, let me just take all these pipes. Into here. There we go, a little bit better. Where'd you go? Call the mining tech from the last scene, but obviously that's not what it is. And let's do another one here called robots. Okay, so all right, let's go do this again. We're back at the camera here. Oops, change the focal length, my God. Okay, so we're gonna go up higher here. It's going through the sign right now, which is not good. I do kind of want it going up, so I might have to adjust this sign a little bit. So yeah, we got this going on. Okay, so that feels a little bit better. Let's go back here. Okay, so that's sneaking right under the sign. So now we get this bigger view. And then I want my track to kind of come back close to the characters. So I kind of want this quick transition from the top to the bottom. So, okay, so then we're going through here. This is all fine. Should be just standard fare. Is this the FOV that the camera uses? I feel it still feels a little close than what the actual game looks like. Just check here. Prefabs, gameplay. I don't even know where the camera is anymore. Resources. Should take a screenshot of the whole thing. Let me see here. Where are we at? User interface? No. Trails, obstacles, interactables. Player. Where's controller? Is that where it's at? Starting zone. I just forget where the camera is. Okay, well, let me just hit play. I don't remember, so. Oh, I have two cameras in here. That's not okay. So let's get that main camera back here. You know what I could have done? I could have just copied and pasted this camera from here. If you don't know, you can do this. So if you have something that actually spawns in-game while you're playing, you could actually copy it and paste it later on after you're out of play. Even if it's like an instance or something, it's kind of cool. So then you can go paste, and it'll actually paste my main camera in here. Okay, so I'm just going to hide this because I don't want to have to do all that. So it was at 69.9999. Yes, okay. Okay, that feels better. I thought it felt a little different than the actual game, so that makes sense. Flipping plane shouldn't matter. All that should be the same now. Okay, cool. So I leave it in here by accident. Okay, let's see how this actually feels like. Okay, so now we're starting off. Yes, this feels much better. Okay, this still kind of cuts through it, but whatever. I'll worry about that later. It goes, wow. Okay, cool, 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 cool. This feels much, much better. No, I said cool, 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 not Google. Oh my God. Do you ever say cool too many times and then your phone is like, oh yeah, what do you want, man? Get out of here. I think my tongs came in. Get some new tongs for my barbecue. Okay, so yeah, this is feeling pretty cool. I kind of made the track, kind of trying to make the camera do certain things anyway. So here we could do something kind of neat. So I kind of like this camera view already, but we could still try and play around with it a little bit if we wanted to. So let's go down here. Wow, so many gizmos. Is my 3D gizmo thing turned off? There we go, much better. Okay, so where are we at? We're over here by the entrance. Let's see what my camera computer is doing here. So it's pretty much flush to the track, maybe a little higher. It's a little bigger. Okay. So what we could do, let's see. We could actually bring this down a little lower. I don't know how this will feel with gameplay. But, oh, Mark has some overrides, I think, on what to do with the rotation, but I guess that's not per section. So we could do cool stuff where we actually like bring the camera really down low to the track. I was kind of hoping we could look up a little bit, but I don't really want to do that. So the cool thing is the camera will always point at the track. So you see here, even though I'm moving this along, it's actually going to continually point at the track. So if you wanted to have the camera offset a little bit, you could actually do that too. So maybe for this part here, we want just a little bit of an offset just for fun. It's okay, Mark. I'm not going to ask you to try and implement a system where I could change the rotation per part of the track. I feel you would just lose your mind trying to make something crazy. Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that would just be, it'd be really cool, but I just think it would be crazy. I think you would lose your mind, dude. Okay, so I kind of want to just like see down the track a little bit more over in this area. So I don't know if this will look good, but um, let's see. So, oh my God, that's way too close. Okay, let's not do that. Sometimes, the thing you're doing looks good from the one little point of view, but then you kind of forget that it's going to ruin some other stuff here. So let's not do that. That was not a good idea. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this looks here. So going over here, boom, going up, going through here, went back down. Whoa, this is really high up. Is this what I did on purpose? Well, I guess all my spline is just off the track a little bit. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's a little higher, so that makes sense why it looks different than the game does. Yeah, because I think in the game it looks like this, like it's just like a little different. The other cool thing I think we can do is we can actually change around the normal of the track. So if we wanted to have the camera be a little tilty, even though the track is straight, we can do that a little bit too. So, if I wanted to show off one of these Daves, I mean, this might hurt players' faces, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I think it'd be a bit too much. I think you would go crazy trying to get that working, and um, yeah, just be not a good time for anybody. Okay, I'm gonna try and just put the camera up here a little bit. It might make the track feel a little too small, but kind of like showing off this first section here with the Daves. So we'll see. Okay, so the camera will travel along the track as usual here. Kind of does like a hard dip down here, which might be okay. And then we'll kind of go up here. We'll see. Bit of a hard transition too. This might be a little too high off the ground now. We'll see. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's more than good enough, Mark. I think any more and we're gonna lose our, I don't know. I think we'll just get like bored one day and just start doing ridiculous things, and players will just be like, this is just too much. You know, definitely can happen, I think. Okay. So that's pretty good. Then we'll dive back down here. We get a decent little view of, what's his name over on the side there? Uh, Donnie? Dylan. Okay, go down here, go through the center. Okay, coming up here, we get a good shot of Deborah. Oh yeah, the camera's like way, way higher than it was before. I didn't realize I did this with the camera tracks before. Let's see what I'm doing over here. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't take much, eh? With it being like the track spline is like right here, and this is just like a couple feet off the ground. Crazy. Nice to see her there, but it might be a little too tiny. We'll see. Yeah, no, that's cool, Mark. That could be like something fun we add later on too, if we still feel um it's like interesting. Not that it's not interesting, but you know, that it's worth our time. Like there's like you could probably work on stuff that's way cooler for the game. I think the camera's stuff's already pretty impressive and cray cray, so yeah, let's see what I did here if I made this too messed up. Tilts up. It's kind of weird to go down and then back up. So let's see if we could. What's it doing here? It's well, that's probably because I tilted that. Yeah, exactly. And even like post early access, like we could always do fun stuff. I mean, people might hate us if we change the camera to tracks later on if they're like used to it, but whoa, what craziness are you doing here, camera? Okay, well, I don't know if it's actually gonna do that in game. There's just like too many points over here or something. What are you doing? Yeah, look at this nonsense. Ugh. Camera computer. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, there's lots of little lumpy bumps over here. Lumpy bumps. That's a good word. I like that. feel that could be my like crew name if I was a musician. Alex G and the Lumpy Bumps. What are you doing here? Okay, and then this. That's not even affecting me yet, so it's probably just this one. Is it doing something crazy? Let's see. Oh yeah, that feels a little smoother. Okay. Now for the fun stuff. Okay. To show off Dave. Moment we've all been waiting for. Yeah, here. Where's my other? That's not what I thought this camera would do. I thought it would keep looking at the track. I guess I'm not. I'm just using the spline followers, so I think the camera stuff that Mark added will still make it look at the track. Because I'm just using the regular camera on the spline, so it's just kind of following the spline right now. It will keep looking at the track, right? It'll look at the player. So what it should do this, right? What I also wanted to do, this might be a little tricky, okay. I guess we're just gonna have to test it out. I guess that's the hard thing. We never really know. I'm gonna just do something extreme here. I'm just gonna throw it all the way over here. And then we'll just play test it and we'll see what it's like. Yeah, because there's lots of variables going on that like I can't see right now. I'll probably be able to edit this stuff like while the game is running. So might be going crazy right now. We'll see. This might be a little extreme. Smooth this out a little here. Okay, this is a little crazy, but let's give it a try. I should probably be playtesting a lot more often than I'm doing. Coffee's gone. The coffee's gone. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. All right, so the camera should go up a little higher. You see here, my character looks like it's a little smaller. And then it should go boom and drop down with them. Cool. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. So that's working as intended. Still got to finish this part of the track. It's looking so barren now compared to everything else. Okay. Oh, I gotta change that camera around a little bit. It's going through the rock. Oh yeah. That's okay. A little snug. Hop over. Go a little higher here. Okay, now let's see if my oh yeah, you can see those dugs a little better. Let's see if the camera tilts up here. Okay, it's not going as high as I thought it would. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we could do here. don't know if I could edit this in real time, if it's actually going to do anything. Not that I can save it, but at least I can kind of have a mental note of what I can do, you know? Whoa, what is this? Are these like some ray checks or something going on? Oh, crazy. Oh, you can. Look at that. You know, we should have as a debug tool, we should have a reverse button. Not that you'd ever want to use it like in the real game, but just for debugging purposes. Yeah, look, I could go crazy. I could do all this. Okay, so this one can definitely go a lot higher. It's okay. Yeah, when you bring it, okay, so yeah, when you bring it higher, it definitely makes the game feel a lot more top down because then the camera's pointing lower at the characters you see here. Yeah, if I bring it down, it goes like right behind the character, which is always hard to test too because in single player it's gonna look different than in multiplayer too because you're like, oh yeah, single player, let's make the camera like this, it looks amazing, but then people aren't gonna be able to play with that. So okay, so let me go through here. Get to still see Dylan, not as much as before. So I think this part definitely needs to stay lower. That's a problem, sometimes the higher camera looks cool in some regards, but actually kind of detracts some things. Like I definitely like seeing Dylan over on the side here now, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so this area doesn't actually need much change, maybe just like a little higher, a little lower. Let's see what this crazy area looks like. So we could go up here. And okay, we can still see Deb. Oh yeah, look at that. I like that much better. So now you get to see Deb. This photon thing won't be here. Here. Um, so now you get to see her all the time. So if she's coming in, dropping down rocks, I think that'll be kind of cool. Donnie. I'll keep Dylan in mind for the next one. There's Dylan. What was the other one I called? There's another woman's name that I used. You did Deborah. Oh, Denise. And I mean, there's DeJennifer too, but that's not really real. Oh, the camera did some crazy stuff there. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, well, obviously that part needs some polish. Okay, so I think I've gone a little too crazy. So now you can see Dave, obviously. That's great. Oh my God. I should make it so the camera follows the player in editor mode so you can put in the scene. Yeah, I guess that's kind of hard though, right? I don't, because there's no player in. I guess to just look at the center of the spline, I guess, or something like that, of the spline positioner would be fine. Like right beside it or like ahead of it. I don't know. Something like that. Okay, so I've definitely messed up the camera here a lot with whatever happened around Deb is not good. So, oh God, where did I go? I went the wrong way. So around Deborah here, yeah, this is not working. It does not like this at all. So that's okay. Now here the camera is pretty low. I actually thought it would be lower. Hmm. Maybe it's not lower that I necessarily want. Maybe it's just further out. I don't know how small we really want these characters to be on here, though. I'm also just moving things there. Hmm. I mean, we could do something like crazy like this, but the characters would be so tiny. I could. Oh man, his shader looks amazing, Vince. I guess he doesn't have to be like fully in view, but as long as you get like cool glimpses of him, that should be pretty cool. Oh yeah, doesn't like something there. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's the end of the track. That's why. Oh, I should fix that because that's misleading. If the track ends here, but I have geometry that goes over, that's probably not helpful for gameplay. That's my bad. I'll have to move that railing over so it the collisions kind of work. Okay, let me see if I can do something here. The game will let me cheat, but oops. Did I do it? No, it wouldn't let me do it. I'll let you go back. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll have to play again. Okay, so let's try some other stuff. This is going to take a little bit of testing because it's kind of hard to try this stuff out. Wait. Oh, I don't think I have the right thing selected. I was like, hey, did it undo all my changes here? Okay, so let's fix up a couple things here. So number one, let's go back over here and take a look. So I think what I did here is I actually had this higher, fairly smooth. Same with this. I think I just kind of, oh no, I think I did this one lower. Just kind of smoothed it out. I don't know if I really want it below the track. Yeah, maybe I do, I don't know. Okay. The rest of this looked pretty good. The only thing that was really messed up was this. I really didn't like this. So I probably have some crazy normals going on here. Yeah, my tangents I think are crazy. They seem okay. Yeah, I think the offset stuff should be useful. So Dave's on the left and the player's on the right, but not such a crazy angle. At the offset, then you can force it to look at the point. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can get with what we have, and then we'll see how crazy we gotta do things. Okay, so what I might actually do is I might actually play from the menu because that way I'll be able to die and respawn, and then I can do some stuff there. Okay, so let me just save this. Let me just play from the menu, and then we can do more play testing that way and kind of figure things out. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, the offset tool Mark made again is for the whole level, right? So it wouldn't be just for that area right now. Okay, so let me get base main up here. Oh, did you? Yeah, yeah. Mark was talking about that. So he wants to make one that's like volume specific, but he had some obviously bigger stuff to tackle. Okay, so let me start over here and see what we can get in a few more minutes because my stream is almost done. But it seems everybody's still sleeping upstairs, so I might have a few. That it could be controlled, so when the uh, oh, that's funny. Maybe that's what Mark was working on it for your level. Um, but yeah, that might have to wait till you're working on stuff. Vince didn't say anything about a spider. He said spur. Spur. Okay. So let's get through this again. Oh, I'm getting so many items. Weird, the roulette thing is just on by default now? Probably bug. Oh, yeah, weird. Maybe that's how somebody got an item before the game started. Okay. Let's go down here. Yes, barrel roll is back, baby. We have a weird bug where if you play right from a scene, you can only barrel roll once. Never again. Okay. So let's see how this feels now. We go in here. That's a cool little preview of them. You get to kind of see them a little bit more. That's fine. Yeah, that camera's a little too high there. Murder me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, way too high. So let's go over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These guys not have edit in play mode? I guess I don't have the scene open anyway, so it's not really fair. Yeah, I think I'd rather see the upcoming Daves here sooner than anything else. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, no, not gone too far. Now I can't die. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that one's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some crazy stuff here since I can't save in play mode. It's easier testing here. I'm just going to take screenshots of all of these. I know that's crazy. Tell me what, okay, just tell me what number it is. And then I will just save them all later. Maybe from moving the players to the start line. If that happens too slow, they could move through an item box. Maybe from moving the players to the start line, if that happens. Oh, sorry. The roulette thing. I totally forgot what we were talking about. CC. Oh. I didn't read for a while, and then it was just super out of context in my head, and I was like, mm-hmm. You hear when that happens, like you're thinking about new stuff, and then you read about something that happened like 10 seconds ago, and you're just like, no idea. No idea. Nah, it's fine. Okay. So then we're going here, and oh god, you can see Dylan a little bit. I'll adjust the camera so you can see him a little bit better. Okay, let's see if we fixed up whatever the heck was happening over here just by smoothing that out a little. Okay, so then you see Deb. It's pretty cool. Okay, it's a little better. Still a little crazy. Because we're just like off to the side too much. Let's see here. Thanks, Vince. Yeah, it's come along a long way over the last little bit, eh? Pretty wild. Pretty wild. A little bit of streaming. Got some good people to make some good robots. Did I tell you guys about my next track idea? I want to do a Mushroom Kingdom because, you know, we're like one of those games that we talk about. Oh, what is the camera doing? It's doing some crazy stuff here. Oh, I also have some bunch of forces applied to me. Oh, it does not like whatever I'm doing here. Okay, I guess it doesn't like being too low in the conveyor belt area. Okay. I guess that's what was causing it, just too low, I guess. Sorry, okay, so let me just copy and paste some of these things here just so I have them. I know there's a crazy way of doing it. It's going to take me forever to enter all these numbers, but I can't really think of a better way to do it right now, so. Okay, that one and this one. It's not like I don't have to do all the points, so. I could copy. I could paste them too. Yeah, Fungus Fortress. Yeah. So we were talking about that. So I wanted to do a Mushroom Kingdom, Fungus Fortress. What was the other one? Somebody had a good name for it too. There's another good mushroom word. Um, sorry, I'm just thinking about Dave now. Go, go, go. Oh, I guess you can't die in this area now because it just throws you back on the track. Go, 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 go. Pretty funny. Um, so yeah, it's like fungus, but I also kind of want to make a lava world. So I think I want fungus that grows in lava and like magma comes out of the fungus and stuff like that. I think that'll be kind of fun. Anyways, I've been drawing up some stuff. I think it'll be pretty cool. Okay. Oh, that just tilts it this way. Yeah, that's my entire idea right now. I just want mushrooms that are bleeding lava, basically. They live in lava, they're encrusted by lava. I want like magma mushroom trees. I don't know. Well, this way you still get to see Dave a little, but yeah, I might need to hold off on fully doing this camera until we get some of the spider stuff in. But that doesn't have to be anytime soon. This might be a little crazy for multiplayer, but we'll see. At least you get to see him now, which is cool. And you get some fun, crazy track stuff like that. So let me copy and paste this stuff here. Do you remember we looked at those? There was those slugs that like live in lava, and they have like the metal shells and stuff like that. It got me thinking about that. I'm like, oh, what if there's like slugs and also mushrooms and stuff? Anyways, might be kind of fun. And then I was thinking, if we really wanted to, there's a certain previous game that we worked on that we never finished. We have slug-like creatures in that game that we could possibly reuse. Just kind of have them roaming around for fun. Might as well, right? Even if we end up making that game again, whatever. It could be they were just watching a race, you know, it's just on their home planet. Okay. So this area feels pretty good. Got some ramps. Got some robots. These robots feel so much better. Oh my God, it's so great seeing them in here. Okay, I gotta fix this pipe still. Okay, so now you get to see a little bit of Deb over here. I know there'll be different robots, but oh no, is there a checkpoint here? Oh no, I just got bounced back. I thought I died and respawned under a pipe. I was actually trying to think of all the enemies that we have, what we could do to smush them into a track. I think Ben could use for some of his for his level too. Okay, let me get the camera. Was that one? I am on that one. Can't I see the points? Oh, is it just 1 point? Oh my goodness, it's just a straight line. I might have to add some more points here. Or I could make, how do you guys feel if we made this area super impossible? It's already hard enough. Never see what you're doing. Why would you want to? Okay. So what we could do though is we could put the camera over on the one side. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, stop selecting the thing I don't want to select. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this area would feel okay being offset a little bit. And then you get to see the robots there too. That's kind of cool, right? Is that okay? That might be kind of fun, right? And then we could have the other robots over on that side. Might be kind of cool. Oh, weird. Take my headphones off. Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know if it'll be okay for gameplay, but should be cool. So my headphones died, and not like I need to hear anything. It's just talking to myself, but it's weird talking to Twitch without headphones on because now I can like hear my voice better. Now I just kind of feel crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for this area here. And cross the line. Kind of snap to the center, I guess. Cool. I think we need like an end camera too at some point. A little victory cam. But yeah, that way I don't have to have the robots on both sides. I'll just have them on the one side and just have the camera off to the side. Wow. Oh, I guess I do hear those. That's true. Thank you for the bird noise. Always appreciate a good bird noise. All right, so let's go back to that level. I'm probably not going to do it on stream because it's super boring. I'm basically going to copy and paste all those numbers in um, from the points that we played during real time, but these ones I didn't record because I feel I could just wing it. It'll be fine. These ones here, just be like over here. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe smooth this out a little bit. Something like that. Anyways, should be pretty good. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Finally got some robots in the game. Pretty stoked. Push this so Friday stream we'll definitely have more robots. So I'll be doing one more stream on Wednesday, obviously before our playtest. So I'll get the camera stuff fixed up hopefully tonight. Copying and pasting that stuff over. And then we could finally get back to doing some other stuff. Ian sent me the other Deborah, so we could get her animated in here, and I'll throw the Dylans on some splines too, and have them moving around. I'll probably put a couple more in the level too, so it's not as lonely. But I like seeing these guys on the side though. I'll adjust the camera so you see them a little better too, but I think they'll be pretty funny, just like moving along, hanging on. Donnie's, damn it, sorry. Calling them villains. But yeah, we'll throw them on some sides. Maybe I'll flip the camera sideways on some of these too so you get to see them. Kind of like that sideways camera thing. We'll have to test it out, see if it's okay. Yeah, I'll throw some in here too. And I think the other thing I want to do, which we didn't do today, these guys are actually perfect for it, even though they don't have rigs. It's fine. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my God, where did you go, Donnie? So far. God. Come back, Donnie. You'll never see it, but I just want it for screenshots. I just want this guy in the lava. I just want a couple like robots in here. They fell in. Just like oozing around. Do we have any robots that are gonna have like full hands? We do. I want one doing like a thumbs up. I guess that's kind of what Donnie's doing. Don't do what Donnie did. In case I remember that from The Simpsons. The Boy Scouts episode. It's really good. Yeah, you'll never see these guys, but I think for a screenshot it would be hilarious. Well, somebody fell downstairs. Okay, I think we'll call this a day. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated, everybody. If you want to hang out on Wednesday, I'll be doing this on Wednesday too, at like 3 o'clock, I think. And I'm almost done school, so I'll have a lot more time to do streaming. So I'll probably do much longer streams once school is done as well. So it'll be pretty cool. Yeah, anyways, thanks for hanging out, seeing some robots, and I'll catch you on Wednesday if you're going to hang out. And if not, you could join Mark Game Dev on Thursday or our team stream on Friday evenings or afternoons, okay? Cool. Thanks, everybody. Bye.